Hi guys, let me do this. So in this problem, this guy's trying to find the height of a tree on his property. He plants a stake in the ground a certain distance away from the tree and calls it point A. He then walks 48 feet further away from the tree and plants another stake and calls it point B. The angle of elevation from A to the top of the tree has a tangent of 3/4, and the angle of elevation from B to the top of the tree has a sine of 5/13. Or, yeah, find the height of the tree in feet. Okay, so what we have is we have a tree here, tree, with a stake A, just a couple, however far away. Here, let's call this A, and further away we have B. He walks 48 feet further away, so from here to here is 48 feet. The angle of elevation to the top of the tree is a tangent of 3/4. So this one, let's say this has theta 1, let's say this has theta 2, so tangent of theta 1 is equal to 3/4, and sine of theta 2 is equal to 5/13. Okay, so, cool. So that means that the angle of elevation, so if this is the height of the tree, this is the height of the tree. No, we're just going to say the height of the tree is here. This is h, which is what we're trying to find. We know that sine, which is h over this thing right here, we're going to call this L2. L2 is equal to 5/13. And then if we call this d for distance, call this L1, we have h squared plus 48 plus d squared is equal to L2 squared. Cool. So h is equal to 5/13 times L2. And we can get L2 in terms of D and H. So, okay. Now we need to use our other piece of information. So, tangent, so that means SOHCAHTOA H over D is equal to 3/4. So H is equal to 3/4 D. Okay, now we can solve. So H is equal to 5/13 times the square root of h squared plus 48. Wait, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, so finishing this off, 48 plus d squared. So then we just need to get d in terms of h, which we had, I believe. 5/13 we had here 3/4 h over d. So h is 3/4 d, or d is 4/3 h. So h is equal to 5/13 square root of h squared plus 48 plus 4/3 h squared. Distributing this is h is equal to 5/13 square root of h squared plus 48 squared plus 2 times 48 times 4/3. 48, 2 times 48 times 4/3 h times h times 4/3 h squared. So, here this is, we could square both sides actually. So we have h squared is equal to 25 over 13 over 169 times h squared plus 48 squared plus 48 over 3 is 16. 16 times 4 is 128 h plus 16 over 9 h squared. So this gives us 25 over 9. 25 over 169 times 25 over 9 plus 128 h squared plus 48 squared. This seems way too complicated. This seems way too complicated for what it is. Is there an easier way to find this? H over D is 3/4. So H is 3/4 of D. If I could find D, then I could find H easy. Okay, so let's find D. Well, H is 3/4 D. H is 5/13 L2. So we can relate D and L2. So 3/4 D is equal to 5/13 L2. So D is equal to 20 over 39 L2. Okay. L2 is the square root of h squared plus 48 plus d squared. So by doing that, we have to do this entire long thing. What if we change this to big D minus 48 is equal to 20 over 39 square root of D squared plus h squared. I think this might be a strat. Never mind. Because we still have to expand that even when we square both sides. Huh. What if we... Huh. What if we just use the little d is equal to 20 over 39 square root of d squared plus h squared. So d squared d squared is equal to 400 over 169 times big D squared plus h squared. So, d squared is equal to 400 over 169 d big D squared plus 400 over 169 h squared. Isolate h, we get h squared is equal to 169 over 400 times d squared minus 400 over 169 big D squared. So h is equal to the square root of, well, this can go here, so this is just going to be 13 over 20, never mind, 169 over 400 d squared minus big D squared. Now when we subtract the two, we're going to get a linear. Right? Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Man, I'm just gonna look at the answer. Yeah, I didn't get it right. But I mean, I didn't guess anything. It was 45. But I got it wrong. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.